US President Donald Trump has made a massive hike in the price of the H-1B visa. It has been increased to $1 lakh rupees. Now, what is this H-1B visa and how it is impacting India? Let's delve into these details in this video. Okay, so let's talk about H-1B visa. Now when we talk about visa is basically a permit system which allows you to visit a country or stay in that country, like the work visa, the tourist visa, student visa. So these are the various types of visa. When we talk about H-1B visa, this is a visa given by USA to the skilled foreign workers. Now when we talk about skilled foreign workers, these are special category skilled workers like IT employees, IT engineers, doctors or other skilled employees. So it is issued to them. The time period for this visa is 3 years, which is extendable up to next 3 years. That means the total years for which this can work is 6 years. Also, we need to note that there is no limit on how many times a person can get the H-1B visa. Talking about who issues it, it is issued by the employer, means the company which is granting you work will issue it, be it Microsoft, be it Infosys. जिस भी company को आप join करते हो, it is a duty of that company to issue the H-1B visa. So basically, when talking about the cost borne by the company is the salary that the employee gets plus the visa cost. Now that directly means कि अगर इस वीजा का प्राइस बढ़ रहा है, कंपनीज को ये एडिशनल कॉस्ट बोन करनी पड़ेगी. That is the main issue that is surrounding the H-1B visa. Now H-1B visa price has been made $1 lakh. Okay, so basically Trump has said that it was deliberately exploiting the American laborers. It was not helping them or supplementing them, rather replacing their job. So to protect its national interest and domestic workers, the H-1B visa price has been increased. Talking about why it is impacting India a lot, reason is that around 85,000 H-1B visa are issued, 65,000 in general plus 20,000 other additional visa are for the people who have done advanced college studies, and the maximum major chunk goes to India, around 70%. Here we can see various companies like app developers get the maximum amount of visa, computer and system engineers get around 11%, and when we talk about the destination, India gets a maximum, followed by China which gets around 11%. That is why any change in the H-1B visa policy will directly or indirectly impact India and basically the Indian IT sector. Now when we talk about the implications for India, basically it will impact the IT industry, because most of the IT industry like Infosys, Wipro, all these have their major clients in USA. Now suppose Infosys sends 10 engineers to the main site where the US client is based. They are sending to USA. So earlier cost borne by Infosys for these employees was very less, around $2,000 or $5,000. But now the cost has increased to $1 lakh rupees. This will have a major cost impact on Infosys, on Wipro, all these companies which are sending their engineers or other IT professionals to USA. That is a on-site jobs. They will have to bear the cost. Now, if they pass on this cost to the clients of USA, maybe they might lose some projects. Or if they decided not to pass on the cost but to include the cost in the project itself, that means their profit will reduce to a greater extent. As a result, directly or indirectly, this is going to impact the IT sector on a massive scale. Along with that, it will have a decline in the remittances received, because many people might not be getting the H-1B visa. Okay, also the families or workers will have the financial stresses, because a major chunk of the utilizing the H-1B visa, so their families will directly or indirectly be impacted. As a result, because of this order only, Morgan has emailed to all its employees to reach USA before 21st September immediately, because the new rule will be applying from then on. When talking about India, India is definitely going to be hampered negatively. What about the implications on US market? When we talk for the US, it will also have certain negative implications, like Infosys and Wipro are Indian companies, but what about Microsoft, Google, Amazon? these also have Indian employees working on a larger scale. As a result, they will also have the cost margins increased and the profit margins decreased. So they will also be impacted. Although this might not be impacting on a massive scale to the big companies like Google, Microsoft, but this will have an impact on the startups. They might fail. Also, because of this, there can be an encouragement in the local hiring. Now, the employer would think, why to waste so much amount on the visa process? They will go for local hiring of the American employees. Okay, this will also have a risk of offshoring or nearshoring jobs. Offshoring means instead of sending the employees to the US main office, they will want that the employer works online on the remote basis to avoid this H1B visa cost. Also, there can be near shoring jobs. Near shoring means that the location of the offices can be shifted to other bases like Canada, Australia, which have better friendly policies. As a result, this nearshoring process can start and these economies can get benefited. Also, this will cause a short-term disruption in the project and innovation because this will hamper the whole process and it needs to be questioned. So these are certain negative implications for USA as well. Now, before coming on to way forward, I would like to discuss why has the USA done this stance. For example, USA might want to pressurize India to negotiate the better trade deals. Yes, trade deals में better terms के लिए, because this is not the first time that trade deals के कारण visa policies में difference आ रहा है. Earlier, when UK and India were to sign the free trade agreement, UK made a positive move and as a result it relaxed the visa norms. Visa norms relax कर दिए गए थे. Similarly, USA might want that because of this they create a pressure before the trade negotiations or trade deals start between India and USA. This can be one of the possible reasons. So certain way forward for this are diplomatic engagement, that is bilateral talks between the two nations on these policies so that a conclusion can be done. Also the diversification. This is that India diversifies its IT sector hubs to other locations and also with the stream wise. Another is domestic strategy. Domestic strategy means adopting the policy of offshoring or nearshoring like we talked about right now. Also, they can have other strategies like building better AI, research and development to work on the remote basis and have a better infrastructure developed technology wise, and also the worker support like the legal policies and help in the visa procurement process. So these are some of the way forward that can be done to address this H1B visa issue. Basically, this H1B visa price hike is a major step and this is directly or indirectly targeted at India because 70% H1B visa सिर्फ और सिर्फ इंडिया के पास जाते हैं. So that was all about H1B visa. Hope you understand. For more such videos, please like and subscribe to Civil Script. Thank you.